Excuse me. Hello, Scorpio. It's Olivia from Dice Tarot. Getting ready to do your second week of November reading. And just as a reminder, remember that not every reading is going to register with you. You might not, it might not make any sense. So skip it. Look at your moon sign. Look at your ascending or your Venus sign. Look at those and see. Also, one other thing I like to say is that if your readings don't always register with you or make sense, read all 4 of those. That's the only way you're truly going to get a big picture of every aspect of your life, because we always have all these different planets and different signs, and it's the rising, the ascending, Venus, and the moon. So all of those are very important. Now there is a link down below where you can click on it and just enter the information for your birth chart, and once you have that, once it shows up on your screen on your phone, just take a screenshot of it and you got it in your photos, just so that you can always take a look at what you're ascending, and you'll figure it out. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started and see where you are and what's going on and what's going to happen. Now, I am trying to make these videos a little bit shorter to compensate for YouTube, because they spread them a lot better if they're shorter. I don't know why that matters, but I'm trying to get them under 15, but it's not always working, but I do the best I can. But anyway, let's see what it is that Scorpio needs to be aware of. Let's see if we can get the first card to pop out. If not, I'll just start pulling, because none of them have actually been coming out. I don't know why. Could be that that full moon that we just had in Taurus, that might have something to do with it. Everybody's just kind of, and the energy level is really low too, where I'm at, because not only is Mercury still in retrograde, so is Mars. When Mars is in retrograde, you can bet you're going to lose energy. But we'll be back to normal around the middle of November, around the first week for Mercury and the second week for Mars. All right, let's see what we have. Ooh, the 8 of Cups. Now, the 8 of Cups is talking about going back to a better place, or going back to some place where you've been before. It's like an emotional discontentment, or something that's not emotionally fulfilling, and you don't like it. You want things to return the way they used to be. When there was a lot of love, there was a emotional fulfillment. So something's got you crossed here that makes you feel like things just aren't the same. It also can indicate, with it being in the reverse, it can also indicate that somebody here is wanting to take a spiritual path, ready to leave all the other things behind and just start walking on a spiritual path. It could be that. And I know that your sign is very powerful when it comes to the psychic abilities, intuition, and all that. So maybe there's an awakening for some of you. It might not be for all of you, but some of you may be having the awakening that, now's the time for me to start tuning into my spiritual side. And somebody is in hangman mode, which tells me that they're trying to make a decision, and they're looking for help from the divine to be enlightened about a situation. And maybe it's about, is now the time for me to be enlightened so I can take my spiritual path? Is that what this is a combination of? It could very well be. Otherwise, this is somebody that is trying to find the answer to something, and they just need help from the divine. Oh, 3 of Pentacles in reverse. This tells me there's no collaboration. No collaboration between 2 or more people. This could be what's causing this wanting to walk away also. and going back to a more happier time. But you're definitely trying to figure out, by going into this hangman mode, which is basically, you know, taking time out and quiet and peace and trying to think where or what I need to do. And remember, this energy that I just talked about with Mars and Mercury, that energy is about to change. So if this is don't make a haste decision is what I'm asking you to not do at this point. Just right now, just kind of go with the flow. I like that, glow with the flow. But you know what I mean. It's like don't rush anything right now. Just it'll get back into balance. It will, and probably even better, because there are some other planets that are soon going to be making all of our lives a lot better. Now, when I talk about these planets and such, it's for everyone. It's not just for Scorpio. It's for everyone that watches this video. And I'm trying to remember to include it in everyone. Judgment. Either you're judging yourself, wondering, am I making the right decision? Is this what I really should do? Should I really go on a spiritual path? Because in reality, I didn't mention this, the Three of Pentacles in the upright talks about the kind of work that you're doing is actually the type of work that your soul resonates with, and this is what your soul is so happy about. Your soul is, as long as it has something to do with spirit. And remember, the Three of Pentacles are the 3 stones that were carved out in that one monastery church in the regular tarot deck. You know, that guy is a masonry, and there's a monk, and I think like an engineer type person with the blueprints, whatever. It's that kind of energy. Oh my God, every one of these cards to me are spiritual. Judgment is like asking the divine to please judge me and make sure that I'm making the right decision. Has my karma been cleared enough for me to be able to start this? Have I cleared enough of my karma that I can start this walk, this spiritual walk? Look at this woman. It's like she's begging, please, please, Heavenly Father, give me the answer. Am I on the right path? Am I doing the right thing? If you're reading this right now and this resonates with you, you're on the right path. I can tell you that. This hesitation here, and this is something about the two linked together. There's somebody that's supposed to be with you, and that's not happening. And this is just you wanting to take a different path and more of a spiritual path. And you could have some air sign in your chart too, Libra. This Aquarius, Queen of Swords could be either Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. And you're real close to Libra. I bet this is like a cusp. But the Queen of Swords is somebody that's very intelligent. They know how to zoom in on a situation and to break it apart and figure out what's not working and get to the matter of it, clean it up, clear it up. So this is good energy to have. You will get to this point where you'll be able to see clearly, and you will know exactly what you need to do. That's why she has the sword of truth. She's getting to the truth of the whole matter. And then the last card here. Oh my gosh, look at that. This is also a divine card. I know it's not as spiritual, but this is the hand of God giving you an opportunity to stay wherever it is that you're at. And he's also saying at this point, it might not be completely in balance. You might be missing one part of this path that you're choosing. But you're on the right path, and here's the reward. Keep going. Don't give up. Oh my gosh, that's really a beautiful reading to me. Beautiful. Oh. Let's clarify the Eight of Cups in reverse with Judgment. Something about a partner is supposed to be with you. Oh my gosh. The Two of Cups. And remember, with these, in this particular deck, I always say there's always, with the cups, there's at least 1 or 2 cups that are full of what I call rainbow juice. I know it sounds immature and silly, but I don't know of a better way to say it. It's just like these 2 people are meant to be together. They're equally being given this same amount of rainbow juice from these cups. So there's somebody that's supposed to be with you in this whole journey. And this could be the missing link. Whoever this could be the missing link that would put you completely on your path. Let's clarify judgment with the Ace of Pentacles. The King of Cups. That's who this is. And this King of Cups is not in balance. There's something that possibly there's some karmic situation that this King of Cups is working through, trying to eliminate karma. Because to be truthful with you guys, if you don't have your karma cleared out from your past, all the negatives and the what have you, either on your side or somebody else's side, and if you've not shone the light on that and found forgiveness in it, you're not going to be able to, it'll be a lot more difficult to try to take a spiritual path. Because at this stage in this world, the way it is right now, I suggest everybody try to clear as much karma from your lives as you can. Things from the past. And if there's something in the future that's karmic, consider that too. This is what's going on here. This person is not karmically available. They've got too much karma on them. And maybe the divine is working on them. And maybe this judgment is, well, if you'll notice that this King of Cups is literally on that judgment card. And I bet, Libra, you may have been asking the divine to not only work on you, but to work on your partner, somebody that you know them, you already have a love for them. It's just right now they're not able to be with you. Maybe they feel like they need more money to get to you. Maybe it's a long distance separation, because if you'll notice, this Queen of Swords is sitting on like a deck or some kind of like a pier maybe over water, and this guy here there's a sailboat. He's sitting in a place of water, so that tells me there's distance between these 2 people. Let's clarify the 3 of Pentacles in reverse and the Queen of Swords. 7 of Wands. Now, the 7 of Wands talks about stepping down, removing your strong will, removing blockages so that your person is able to come in. You want to be completely open, completely balanced, so that when they come in, there's no hesitation. They'll start picking up with you on this project, whatever that soul-seeking project is. They will do that with you. And you're making sure that you're going to be balanced as well. The Queen of Swords with the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, for right now, while your partner is in reverse, trying to figure their life out, trying to make changes perhaps, this is going to stay in reverse as well until this situation goes in the upright. Once it goes in the upright and things start clicking with this project, then there will definitely be a victory. And it's not only a victory, it's like recognition, and not only recognition to the outer world, but to your inner world as well as to your soul. Your soul will be completely happy, as well as you, Libra. I mean, I'm sorry, Scorpio. I know you're probably part Libra too. That's why I keep thinking about that. Okay, anyway, let's clarify the Hanged Man and see what this is about. Yep, somebody has to make a major life change. The Two of Wands in the upright is like a crossroads. Somebody's like at their midlife point in life where they've done all they thought they can do, and now they're looking for something more adventurous, more something out there in the world, not just in your little hometown. But it's in reverse, and it's in reverse because this person needs to clear their energy, and it could be because you're not quite ready either. There's definitely some work that needs to be done here. But when it's all said and done, if you guys can just get together and just go for it, it's ready and waiting. It's ready and waiting. And then on the bottom of the deck, the Hermit. Now we all know that the Hermit is a Virgo, and it's somebody that's trying to go within themselves to find their answers for whatever their situation is, perhaps their karma. They're working on it, in other words. And you are too. You are too. Because you're the one that called this judgment call. Not on your person, but on the whole situation. It's like, I need that partner. I need that partner. Where's that partner? It's beautiful. Let's get a universal card and see what they have to say. The Seven of Thoughts, which is the Seven of Swords. It says you've been confused about a situation in your life, and now suddenly everything is completely clear to you, whether the truth was revealed by your angels, disclosed by a friend, or discovered on your own. It feels great to be awake and aware. Feel free to ask for time alone if that's what you need. Now, this right here tells me that there's something here that's not going to happen, and it could be your partner. You want it, and you're kind of begging for, it might not happen. I'm sorry, but I go by the cards, and these universals as well as the angels and ancestors, they really hit home. This tells me that this is probably not going to work. But does that mean you don't do the spiritual path yourself? There might be something else that's coming into you. That's why the divine is saying, don't give up. Here's a token, a gift of money or whatever it is, and keep going. If this person is not going to be the one that comes in, or if they're not ready in time, it'll just have to be that way. Don't sit around, Scorpio, and mope about it not going to work, because you don't know that. The divine is the last card that laid out on the original layout. And this is the card that tells me that there is definitely something going on with the divine in you. And then let's get one from, this is the angels and ancestors. Oh, she's been out once or twice during this second week of November too. This is actually, there's a lady and a lord, which is the way I believe the people in, I don't know what nationality, but it always makes me think about those old Roman movies where my lady, my lord, that kind of energy. Anyway, it's the Empress. Enjoy growth and reap rewards. That balances with this. They're saying don't give up. Take time to rest, to heal, and feel free to ask for a long time. And then once you get out of this mode, then you will be able to reap your rewards that the divine has given you. They're sitting there waiting. But it doesn't mean you have to wait. And maybe they're asking you to wait. And hopefully this person will get their life figured out, or whatever's going on with them. And all of these cards that are in reverse can become positive or in the upright. Anyway, that's what I have for you, Scorpio. Until I see you next time, namaste. Take care and be safe.